Gerbert.
Gerbert. Gerbert.
How is that the name you came up with? Why not Chad? Why not Steve?
Gerbert.
Just like Mace is not. I'm worried that if Mace ever has a child, he'll have to name it. His entire group's gonna show up. No, Mace, you cannot name this thing. You cannot name
It's Gerbert.
I'm naming my son Gerbert. I'm naming my son Gerbert.
Why not Chad? Why not Steve?
Gerbert. Or he'll name it Jean-Claude Santa Claire.
Jean-Claude Santa Claire.
Or Wygor.
I do not name the goons Jean-Claude.
There we go. Jean-Claude, if you're not naming the goons.
Even if it is funny.
You're not ready?
Yeah, man.
Alright. That look.
What?
The thumbnail.
Yeah, or do we have to do something about that, or,
Next time. We'll make a new one for next time.
we'll just put my Leggett mask on or some shit.
That's fine.
Not a young man anymore. I'm just a man now.
I was once young and stupid, now I'm just stupid.
Now I'm mentally retarded.
I am mentally retarded. What does that mean, Doctor?
He will never not be retarded.
That's such a good line. That is such a good line.
Time to spear some idiots. We will also be bonking idiots, Dr. Lingon. Howdy there, Pilgrim.
Let me make sure that audio's going in right.
What if it's going in left?
We pray, Mike. We pray, damn it. Yep, we're good.
Alright, so there's another viewpoint taken care of. Swan diving, the greatest Ow. Okay, so first Sparta and occasionally Athens.
And occasionally humanity.
The Delian League and the Peloponnesian League and all that jazz. And oh, hi, Persia, when did you get here?
Persia comes in like a freaking Broadway musical number.
Just like, oh,
They got showgirls and everything. You know that was the original plan for Playing with the Big Boys in The Prince of Egypt, right? It was going to be like that song, Playing with the Big Boys, was going to be like the goofy song. It was meant to be the silly song, like the Hakuna Matata.
yeah, and then they're like, you know, what if we just made it like baller?
Yeah, well, the director basically said, yeah, I know what the plan was, but I want us to go a dark tone with it. I want us to go dark, and they said we could try, and so they did, and it was like, yeah, that's like 100 times better.
And then Jonathan Young and Caleb Hiles just took that to like 11, and I'm just like, wow.
It's amazing because if you listen to the lyrics on its own, like take out the music, you can see how it would turn into a silly Broadway style song. Like you like if you just read the lyrics alone, you could see why it would be the silly song.
Yeah,
but it was not silly.
the tone can change a lot of things. But also, can we talk about for a second? I killed the previous leader because he was a filthy cultist, and now Athens has replaced him with some dude named Crichton the Butcher.
Well, obviously, okay. First of all, what made him filthy, and second of all, at least his name was Crichton and not Shitmouth Shitjaws the Turd.
Or Gerbert.
Gerbert!
Greece, years later. Oh, hi, Rome. When did you get here? Please don't hurt me. Actually, kind of a misnomer, because it wasn't Greece as a whole that was going, oh, hi, Rome, please don't hurt me. It was, oh, hi, Rome, could you please beat up the Macedonians?
Well, what's funny is by the time Rome became a big powerhouse, Greece was kind of an afterthought.
Well, Greece was controlled by one of three powers. Like, the Greek world was controlled by one of three powers. The Macedonians, the Seleucids or the Ptolemaic Egypt. That was basically the realm of the Greek world. Otherwise, you were just kind of a backwater on your own. And well, the Macedonians started to throw their weight around, and then the Romans were invited in, and we said, "Don't mind if we do." Hey, Macedon, remember when you backed Carthage in the Second Punic War? We remember, and we're gonna make sure you never forget
Rick
it.
Paul remembers.
Yep. And so they beat up Macedon like 5 separate times because they go through like several Philips. Then they balkanize the Macedon. Then some Philip of the Fifth shows up and says, "Hey, I'm actually heir to the Macedonian throne. You should rally behind me." To which Rome says, "All right, fine. You're now ours." To which Greece said, "Yay! You are saved!" And Rome says, "Not saved, under new management.
Saved with an asterisk."
It's like, now start paying taxes. We're going to revolt. That's cute. He thinks it can revolt. Crush them. We're going to start allying with the Seleucids. Really? No, but the Seleucids are here all the same. And there goes the Seleucids. All right, round 3. Who wants some? Who wants some liberation?
No. This can't. How is this possible?
Dude's Fantasy Gladiator League is doing terrible right now.
Written in the records over and over again. The name of the man leading the dagger. The Kingfisher.
Huey Long is the dagger? Admittedly, I didn't see that coming.
Once you know the Kingfisher's real name.
What's your least used weapon in the game?
The dagger wounded Envia.
Probably daggers. Like the dagger with the spear set.
When we were young,
And I still use that on occasion. Honestly, I use whatever gear I think is best. I like the feel of the spear and the staff, I think, the most. But I like using all of
I
them.
mourned him. I made him a grave.
Okay, I put a rock somewhere.
Please,
Which Greek city-state would you choose to live in?
I beg you.
Out of the... probably not Athens or Sparta. I think, Corinth is crappy, because, all the prostitutes. Massalia. Kind of out of the way, doesn't get into too much trouble until much later. So yeah, Massalia is probably the one I'd pick, even if they do have a bit of a reputation.
You know your brother better than these records. If you believe this Kingfisher isn't him.
But hello there, Hannah.
Thank you.
We'll put a lot of sandals ass. Yep, the Caligula went right up the sphincter. But it's also weird because there were certain Greek cities that were like, all right, well, welcome Rome. It's fine.
Your brother can't have been born the Kingfisher.
Unless your parents were really cruel. Hello there, William.
His name was Neritos. Older than me. More trouble than me, too. Fighting, stealing.
You wetting the bed,
He always looked out for me.
Nothing is more important to Envia's survival than stopping the dagger. I'm sorry, old friend. The Kingfisher must be dealt with.
A little
whether
Greek
he's
lingo there, eh,
alive or
Michael?
not.
Yes, Master. I understand.
But I'm going to go AWOL.
Please, Mistios, help me uncover the Kingfisher's true identity. We can clear my...
These are cities that welcome Rome's rule fine after. As long as they didn't rebel, yeah. Like, Corinth at first was fine, but then Corinth tried to revolt, and so Rome's just burned it to the ground. I mean, they rebuilt it, but they did burn it to the ground.
Whatever
what they
it
do.
takes, I mean, family can...
That's the thing. If Rome is either controls you, client, state, or direct ownership, and you pay taxes and, and don't cause problems, Rome is going to do everything it can to protect you. However, if you rebel, the Roman legions will destroy you. Ask the Illyrians what happened. Ask Judea how it got the name Palestine.
I have enough to go on. And the
I just
Kingfisher,
don't feel like asking
if I
anything.
discover he is your brother, if he is the man behind the dagger,
He won't be. Return to me when you've learned all you can.
Very well. Multiple quests accepted. Alright. I would rather surrender to Rome than fight it. Honestly, though, it depends on who's leading the charge on that one. It's like, if I know, like, Trajan's coming through, I'll surrender. If I know Constantine's coming through, surrendering. If I know Nero's coming through, or Caligula, it's not going to be pretty. Talk to the owner of the theater. Blood and water. This one's closer, so we'll go to this one first. Gotta find out about this dagger boy. Is this the leader's house? No, not enough guards. Leader's house is over there. Look at them. I help the Athenians take this place, and they're just sitting there.
I should try to stay out of sight.
You don't want to be here today, Celsor.
You only own this place because of me. Careful, I will give it back to the Spartans in a heartbeat. And I will...
Watch yourself. I will give this back to the Spartans in a heartbeat.
And laugh, and laugh, and laugh.
Has to die.
Killing him won't solve anything, Praxilios!
But we can't just sit here and let him do this to us here. To the children.
You think
I'm sensing some tension over here. If the Emperor was someone like Commodus, I think Annihilation would be better. If the Emperor is someone like Commodus, you don't gotta worry about it. He's gonna be too busy pretending to be a gladiator to actually do anything.
Calm down and listen to yourselves. The kids are scared.
Who do you think
They
you
look
are?
scared, don't they?
Misthios is right. Calm down.
Spartans asked Lark why they came back to land of them. Lark says, an Athenian was rude to me. I have flipped city-states for less.
Neritos? Didn't he die?
There's one alternate history where Herod got deposed and Joseph was made king of Judea. Sadly got cancelled, so
Kill a man for me, Misthios.
it will never be finished. Like,
And I'll tell you about the
Joseph,
base of operations.
We
husband of
do
Mary?
this. No killing.
Why would
Talk
he
to
be
the
picked?
man
That's
himself.
interesting.
Make him honor his word to pay us.
Deal. I will take care of your problem.
There's a man from the dagger. He approached us one day to help them spread their agenda.
They have an agenda? What's a dagger's agenda? Would you like to press something to make people bleed?
To spread the
Try
message of the
daggers.
dagger in the theater and on the streets.
Try dagger. Finally, a weapon for me.
He's just using you, exploiting your children for sympathy.
And now he intends to do it for free. He stopped paying us and threatened to come after our children if we didn't continue.
Also, do you think Hannibal could have won the Second Punic War?
We
No.
can't just take a life like that, Praxilios.
Hannibal was a
That's not
brilliant
us.
general, one of the best in history. Problem was, though, he was fighting for Carthage.
Listen to
And
yourself.
Carthage
Talk to the man.
just
And
was
both
not a
talk to
state
us.
that was prepared for it. Because
We
literally
are
everywhere
examples.
Hannibal wasn't,
I don't want
with
to
a
set
few
moral
exceptions,
example for
the
the
Romans
children.
were winning. And that's the thing. Everywhere Hannibal was, Hannibal won. But Hannibal couldn't be everywhere at once. So once Scipio Africanus went over and took Spain, there it is. Because what's funny is if he could have won if the Carthaginians actually decided to fully back him. But the problem is they didn't fully back him. Because when Hannibal sent his brother to go pour out a bunch of senatorial rings at the Carthaginian council and say, hey, it was like, hey, look, we got, it was like, hey, look at all that we've done at Cannae and like Trasimene and all these other battles. If you can just send more reinforcements, he can finish the Romans for good, but you need to act now. And the Carthaginian council just said, oh, well, if he was so great, then if Hannibal's so great, then he doesn't need our support. Like, so, because they were growing jealous of Hannibal's rising popularity and power in Carthage, and so they didn't. So they kind of were hoping he would fail. It wasn't until the Romans landed in Africa that they went, oh, yeah, we probably should have helped him.
That's the big house they were.
So, yeah, the only way you're stopping Rome in its early Republic period, or rather its, I guess, mid to late Republic period, is if you take Rome itself. And even then, Yeah, they were a thassalocracy, most likely. They were big into trade. At traders, they really couldn't be beat. But that's why they outsourced their military. And why Hannibal was such a rarity. Because Carthaginian generals... Being a general in Carthage wasn't prioritized. Being a clever politician, diplomat, and merchant were. I better switch over to my stealth gear. Yes, they typically relied on mercenaries throughout the Mediterranean. Now, this isn't to say that they had no homegrown troops. There was, like, the Sacred Band of Carthage that was there. And they, well, dude, what are you doing? I got this dude literally running in circles. You'll get me eventually, buddy.
I believe in the you that believes in the me that believes in the One Piece.
Yeah, he seems to be having fun. I'll leave him to it. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Afraid all of you are going to have to die. Which means... you're getting my wicked... oh, you're about to get a bit of my licking stick. Which one's your love? And bonk! Okay, so the stealth option didn't work that time, but Heavy did. You saw nothing.
He was just another man doing right by his family. Too bad he mixed with the wrong people.
Had to kill him. There's a way to save both the husband and his wife in the quest. Well, I'm about to get back there. You better tell me fast. Because typically I fail saving both of them. What do I gotta do, like snipe them? Okay. Got it. Alright, that's all of them.
Stop, please. You'll entertain me till the Mystios returns, my friend. Let's hope he gets here soon.
In the noggin. I better get in there fast.
Won't get far.
Uh-oh. Husband's already down.
No! Wake up! Wake up! You can't leave us alone!
I think he's leaving you alone. Forever. He's gone to go hang out with Chiron.
They killed him! They killed him, Mystios!
I can see that. Bummer.
The dagger's base is in Skiros. They've been manipulating Evia like this for too long. Agapios wants you to deal with them, right? So go there. Go to Skiros and slay every last one of them.
Deal.
You have my word. I will see to it they lie dead at my feet.
Good. Avenge us, Mistios, and all of those who suffer in Evia because of them.
Heroes.
Oh shoot, did she just die?
I still need to meet all of Agapios' contacts.
Dang. Alright. So we got the base down, now we need to go take out this quest. Moving! Wait, someone put a bounty on me, but no one's taken it yet. I'll have to look into that. Well, that was a change in her quick. Well, the dagger just sent people to kill her husband, and the husband is now dead, so she lost the will to live? I don't know, I think she just bled out.
She just bled out.
What's up, dude? Contact in Eritrea ruins.
Put your backs into it. Eritrea isn't going to rebuild itself.
Well, not with that attitude. Yeah, the Punic War is what happens when you have two nations. Rome literally lives and breathes war. And Carthage is all about making money, doesn't focus on its military. Yep. It's ironic. The best Carthaginian general acted far more Roman than he did Carthaginian. What up? Matter of fact,
No?
I fast traveled, so it's unlikely.
There was
Sure.
no way I was followed. I made sure of it.
You covered every track?
Every single one.
I teleported.
Malaka's liar! You've led them right to me.
Who?
The dagger. Their corruption, their reach, it's limitless. Their
And she is very
wickedness,
shiny.
and I don't doubt
You
it.
stay shiny. How do you know the dagger's watching?
Watching the shipwreck.
I see them row out to it. Men dive down and never come up. Those who do are half drowned and terrified. They're forced to go back down again and again until they're dead. The dagger's looking for something and won't stop until they've found
I don't know much about the history of Carthage. Did they come from Greece or somewhere around it? They're actually Phoenician, which is actually where we get the term Punic Wars, because in Latin, Phoenician can be derived into Punic or Ponis, hence the name Punic War. But what happened is they were from descendants from the Phoenician city of Tyre, Tyre, and they,
It was my master's boat that
according to
crashed the dagger
legend,
ship. But
they were
then
founded
spent
by
months
the
in
mythical
sewing
Queen Dido, who, what happened is when she showed up, she met with the local leaders and they said, listen, I will let you have some land here, but only what can be covered by an ox's hide. And so what she did, according to legend, is she cut the an ox hide into very, 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 very thin strips and laid it out in a massive circle, which would became the base for the first city of Carthage, which at first started out as which at first became a sort of like a supply depot for Phoenician trading ships, because the Phoenicians were great at trading too. But eventually Carthage became a very big and successful trading city in its own right. After Phoenicia was conquered by the Persians, I think the Persians or Babylonians, regardless, there was a huge diaspora from Tyre, like, hey, we don't want to live under these guys, so they fled and moved to Carthage, which bolstered the city's population even more, and then the center of the trading world for the Phoenician culture became Carthage. Remember when the marketing for Assassin's Creed Odyssey was huge? Oh yeah, I do. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so it's literally right there. I was like, oh, no problem. Carthage's history is actually quite interesting.
That it is, little brother, that it is.
But yeah, no, they are not Greeks. In fact, before the Punic Wars, the Carthaginians engaged with a lot of wars with the Greek city-state of Syracuse and her allies.
Ain't that just the worst?
Rome is similar to Romulus and Remus, who were probably legends themselves, who known as said to descend from the Trojans. Yep, the story of the Aeneid. That Aeneas, the Trojan prince, would wind up having to flee the sack of Troy with several Trojans, and they would wind up settling in Alba Longa in Italy. What's actually funny is in Virgil's retelling of the Aeneid, which is the only really record we have of it, Aeneas meets Dido, and they fall in love, but Aeneas is called away to fulfill his destiny to found Rome, or rather, what would really take over Alba Longa, but regardless. And that's when Dido puts a curse on Aeneas' descendants, saying that her descendants and his will forever be at war, which was basically alluding to the Punic Wars. Oh no, it's a shark! Ow! Alright, back to it. Under the sea. Under the sea. Hey! Kind knows how to use, is now using sharks. She would, she being who she is. Hey! Stop that. That is so uncalled for. Yeah, okay, that's definitely kind. I better get back to the boat. Game and set in the Aztec or Mexican Revolution. Aztec, I don't think they can pull off properly. It'd be interesting, but I don't think they could pull it off properly. Mexican Revolution might be a little bit easier to do.
Ready the oars!
Brandon! We've been waiting for you!
I bet you have. Who's the worst leader, Preston Garvey or Dez from the Railroad or Sean for the Institute? Oh, Desdemona, without any doubt in my mind. Desdemona is crap. Because, let's look at our competition. Oh, nope, nope, nope.
The commander's leaving the helm!
Yes, he is. So, Preston played it way before... They're not going to do it before Spanish contact, because that would mean they would have to actually have Aztecs or other pre-Columbian civilizations be the bad guys, and they don't want to do that. Because that wouldn't be PC. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so Preston Garvey. He's good in a firefight, but not great as a leader overall. But the thing is, he knows that, which is why he basically tries to give up the position as quickly as he possibly can to someone he deems competent.
An unusual blade. This must be what the dagger's after. Now to find the woman in Eretria.
Yep, not again. But now. So that's Preston. Sean, I think he's a disappointment and a failure of a son, but at the very least, he is a successful leader of the Institute. They're doing everything wrong, but at least this is a successful leader. Desdemona has done and will do nothing of value for the railroad. Literally, the railroad relies on one dude in the Institute helping them bail synths out. As soon as she orders you to find him, when you find him, you find out that he's been working with a synth in the Institute, and Desdemona's like, oh, that's great, ditch the human, I only want to work with the synth now. Dang pirates, yet Railroad is the worst faction. For more details, see my published works. What just happened? Oh, didn't happen. Anyway. We're gonna get him, don't worry, Barnabas. You know, I'm starting to think the Brotherhood might have a right idea on their policy on synths. It certainly wasn't unreasonable, I gotta give them that. Come on, now! Got him! Yeah. Not sure I'd put the railroad at the bottom of the boiler room, but I don't have high opinions on them.
We need to watch those fire attacks!
Some blowing up the Institute makes no sense. An endangered species which is going against... Yeah. Like, there goes their ability to create new synths. But also, there's a lot of technology that could do good. I mean, people get on the Brotherhood for doing it too, but at least they have ideological reasons for why they do it. The Railroad does not. Well, that should go against their ideological reason, because it's like, we believe synths are people. Now let's blow up their only way of making more. Unless synths can procreate naturally. Look at that. Preston's an okay leader when he needs to be. He's the equivalent of a corporal being forced to lead a battalion. I wouldn't say I'd say probably more sergeant, but I take your point. He is not a part of the E4 Mafia. So there's a new video about that guy in For Honor vid. He did nothing wrong. That guy was being... salty. That's the thing. A lot of PvP games, For Honor included, can make some people salty. What's worse, the Railroad or the Boomers? From New Vegas? Railroad, definitely. Railroad's dumb. Boomers might blow up everything that gets close to them just because they're just trying to protect their family. I respect it. Do I agree with everything they do? No, but hey, I get the hustle. Railroad, I'm just like, you're stupid. Even for your own goals, you're stupid. Literally, and I mean this completely unironically. Let's say you're actually a big fan of the Railroad. Do not, under any circumstances, let them be the final ones to push it. Do not. Like, once you get the ballistic weave, cut all contact with them. Finish the fight with the Minutemen and the Minutemen alone, and all of the high-ranking leaders of the Railroad actually make it through. So literally, it is better to just not deal with them at all. I'm siding with the Minutemen for... yeah, Minutemen are great. But they're a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. And that's one of the things that's like, Preston's like there's another settlement that needs your help. I'm like, alright, but this is like the third one he's asked, so guess what, Preston? You're coming with me. And you know what? He does. He helps me fight. And it kind of helps a little bit. Because I like the fact that the guy who's giving me Radiant Quest can be forced to go on said Radiant Quest with me. I don't know, man. If they're a bunch of explosive, I probably get, that's silly with TOW. Alright, I'm not going to argue with that. That's fair. Alright. It's night. They're having trouble. They don't have night vision. Minutemen are based and Railroad is cringe and gay. They are certainly cringe. I just got a mod for the Ballistic Weave and don't even bother with them. That is fair. That is fair. Unless it's to kill them, because that's fun. It's like, sorry, Tinker Tom. All your conspiracies were wrong. I'm far worse than anything you can think. How many times am I going to have to save people from getting an involuntary baptism? Hey! Hey, come here. I want to show you something. Oh, you're a big fella. You know, feel free to dodge any of those, you idiot. Alright, shank time? I think it's shank time. Woohoo! Oh, come here. Someone put a bounty on me, did they? Well, I have someone new to kill. Anyway.
Are you hurt?
I...
Don't be afraid.
You...
You're safe.
Thank you for saving my life. Did you find anything?
Found like some sandals.
Covered in
I like
strange
sand.
The important item, the dagger.
How could they find our hideout? Maybe the giant fracking arrows leading me right here.
The name of Achilles. The dagger
And also the fact they will just straight up greet you. The head of their organization will greet you at the beginning. He's just like, who are you? It's like, listen, if I was the Institute, it's just, okay, pull pin on grenade, throw. I've neutralized the majority of the railroad's head. Like, they are just so stupid. I usually try and save them unless I can purge them with my brothers. With my brothers and sisters. Fair enough.
Agapios will know when I show the blade to him. You should find a safe place to lie low until this is over.
There's nowhere for me to go. I only have the clothes on my back.
Want a job then?
Here, this should help you get started.
Like, why do I feel like you are becoming Deadpool
I'll never forget
in
what
AC
you-
Odyssey?
Freedom.
Beat all of Agapios'
I don't know. I am a merc, and I do have a mouth, so I got that going for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a new thing for the ship. Let's see. What was it? The Chimera. Take a look. That's not bad. We'll rock that for a bit. Alright, let's see. Hunter damage is up, but warrior damage is down. Ooh, that improves the warrior damage on that. The theatrical blade. That's interesting. Epsilon. Alright, we'll run with that for right now. Nope, not worth it. Okay, I'm getting to the point I am going to have to start making hunter armor specifically. Alright, let's see. Favorite Fallout 4 companion, honestly, Kate or Curie. Kate is tragic and you feel for sympathy for her. Finds new purpose in your character, and Curie is Curie. Both are good options. And who had the audacity to put a bounty on my head? And also, who had the audacity to take the contract? Undiscovered. I'm going to find you undiscovered, and then I'm going to make you bleed. But you got 2 maces. Okay, so he's a big bonker. Let's see. I think the Brotherhood is a bit gun happy at times, but I've seen them destroy the Institute and then handling loose ends just like the Railroad. They don't want things to bite them in the ass. They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two. What do you think of the Fallout TV series? I heard it's very loose with the canon. I mean, yeah, pretty much. There are certain things about the Fallout TV show I actually do like. I think that like the sets, the costumes, I think those are done very well. It looks and feels like Fallout for a lot of it, parts of it. The one part where I disagree with it is like the Brotherhood of Steel and how they act and behave. I don't quite agree with that. I think that a lot of the worst character writing comes around with the Brotherhood of Steel. I also think their decision to nuke the capital, Shady Sands, of the NCR was very stupid, and it basically just set the Western Wasteland back to square one, because heaven forbid the Fallout series have any form of progression. Can't have that. And also just what they did to Mr. House was incredibly stupid. Just complete character assassination. Went from being a sort of a laissez-faire libertarian kind of autocrat who you may not necessarily agree with it, but you could at least kind of understand where he came from, and at least he seemed like a viable option to secure the wasteland compared to, say, maybe the NCR or the Legion. And so, definitely a solid choice for a lot of people. Then they just turn him into, oh yeah, he's an evil capitalist billionaire who's just a mustache-twirling villain because, meh. Yeah, it was so dumb. Like, they didn't need to do it, and yet they did it anyway. Because, listen, here's the thing. Raven was actually writing a Fallout story, and it actually played off of the NCR and having Rangers in it, as well as actually bringing in what was she, a Lakota? Raven.
Oh, what? What's up, sorry?
Legends of the Fallout, the main character, was she a Lakota?
Yeah, she was Lakota.
Yeah, and a Lakota chick in there, and actually explains what happens to some of the native tribes.
Yep. It was fun.
Why did you hold there when I told you to? It's not that funny.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Why? It's like, I tried to tell him to go through and get in the bush, and he's just like, nah, I'm gonna rest here for a bit.
Me? Would you?
No. I'm not wearing slippers, Trailblazer.
I'm not wearing shoes. Well, that's a given.
Dude confirms Todd Howard hates New Vegas for the success it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I can neither confirm nor deny Todd Howard's hate for New Vegas. It's amazing what you can do with a game when instead of after, because here's the thing, when a game ends, you do not have to reinvent the whole engine when you make the sequel. You could just take what's already there and like release a new game with just a few updates and edits. Because, like, take Elder Scrolls 6, for example. I think we probably all would have been satisfied if we had gotten a sequel to Skyrim, say, 5 years afterwards. It's like, but what if it only uses the same engine and graphics as Skyrim? We'd be like, it's fine. It's okay. As long as the story and gameplay is fun, we really won't care. Because that's another thing. You need to look at all these indie games that are getting released that have, like, terrible graphics but have fun gameplay. It's like, hey, good graphics are great. We love them. But we would rather you have a quicker development time and good game, as long as it comes with good gameplay, we will be just fine. Hey, you're the one that spotted me, aren't you? That's what you get for being a tattletale. They just made bootleg a New Vegas using and chat GPT to make some of the script. Oh my goodness. The fugly ones work harder, Slavic Fleekazoid. Must be true. I hope they do Dead Money correctly if they do it all. Well, that's just the thing. They're not going to... are you talking about, like, how they're planning on doing a remaster? I imagine they will touch on all the DLC. I don't see why they wouldn't. Dead Money was honestly my least favorite one. Because I do not care about your morals or the message. I'm taking the gold. It's like, but it's all about letting go. No! I waited for this gold. I went through hell for this gold. I am taking every gold bar. I will install mods to make it happen. Oh, the TV, the stuff in the TV takes place after the events of New Vegas, allegedly. So, they might show up at the casino area, but I don't know if they'll do anything with it. Because they're surely not going to show the courier. And if they do, they're going to make the courier some sort of lesbian chick or something, I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Like, it's that letting go of poverty. Exactly! Exactly, Hermit. I don't trust them with the Elder. I don't trust them with crap. You understand? I will watch for 6 hours straight. Alright. What do you think will come out first? GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6? GTA 6. Because at least with GTA 6, we know that it's in development. Like, they've had release dates, they've just been delaying and delaying and delaying. But eventually it will come out. That's sure. Like, for example, because we know who the main characters are. We know kind of what the setup's going to be. It's supposed to be like a Miami kind of area. What do we know about Elder Scrolls 6? We didn't even know where it's set. So yeah. But like, the closest thing I knew about Elder Scrolls 6 was what the lead developer was talking about, and he's been let go since. So, well, there goes what we knew about that.
I don't think it's happening, if you ask me. I think they're teasing it constantly to pretend like they know what they're doing, but I don't think it's happening.
Well, the problem is Bethesda kind of has to. They kind of have to do it now because.
Well, they're dragging their feet as long as they can.
They are dragging their feet as long as they can, but the problem is they don't have another they don't have another thing because their big selling point thus far was going to be like, hey, Starfield, isn't this great? This was going to be their big new IP that they were going to use to keep the money train going. But then Starfield sucked, so now it's back to the tried and true. Which is why it's like, hey, we gotta get some money back somehow. Remaster Oblivion and Shadow Drop it just for the walls. Oh, that worked. Okay, remaster 3 in New Vegas. I mean, they'd better remaster New Vegas and do it well, because the thing is, if they get me to be able to play New Vegas without it crashing every 30 seconds, they will print money. I'd rather have them do Morrowind again, but with updated graphics. I would agree with you, but I think that would be even a bigger Herculean challenge to do. But if they could do it, I would love to do it. I know a buddy who would kill for it. Wasn't born the Kingfisher. He wasn't born Huey Long. If you know who Huey Long is, you get the joke. If you don't know who he is, I don't know what to tell you.
You could always show them the Aristocats.
The Aristic. All they do is a facelift, which probably doesn't cost that much, and they'll probably be good. Yeah, another problem, though, with putting Morrowind back out there. Sorry, Kai, not this time. Oh. But the problem with Morrowind is it plays it's far different from, say, what Oblivion and Skyrim and how they played. Because a lot of people are going to get frustrated when they, get off and they're like, all right, I got my dagger, I'm going to go fight a crab. Miss. On the other hand, they wouldn't be able to keep their hands off the story and ruin it if I can't accurately describe the farm tools. I hate to tell you this, Doctor, but my brother is playing as one of his farm tools right now.
What?
There's a joke for a lot of people that played more when they refer to the Argonians as farm tools.
Yeah, I like Argonians.
You know who doesn't like Argonians? Oh, this chicken really wants to try. What'd you think this was, Skyrim? Sorry, a chicken attacked me. But yes, you are correct. The Daedra. They, in fact, do not like... They do, in fact, do not like dragons. Huh? What's going on? Where the heck do you come from? How about you die? I love my lizard boys. I love them too, but I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the kind of racial dynamic that is had between them and the Dunmer. I saw this great meme where it's just like the Argonians, like yelling at the Dunmer that they're people, and meanwhile it's like the Dunmer making the cat meme face, just like me wondering why the farm tools are talking back. It's good old-fashioned fantasy racism.
The best kind of racism.
It's not murder, okay? They attacked me. If you want it to be. And now I have another bounty on my head. I blame all of you for this. Get over here. Try it.
I'm impressed with this far.
Nice try, pal. Alright, who had the audacity? Alright, we'll deal with him in a second.
I hope that's the last of them.
I'm not trying this game stuff. Yeah, give it a go. It's pretty fun.
I'm sorry, Mistios. I had no choice.
Sure you did. Anyway, how you doing?
What was that about?
I'm sorry, Mistios. They knew we talked. They threatened me. The dagger really don't like you.
Don't do that again.
Do that again. I would kill you myself.
I'll do my best.
Too bad I've had people say I'm actually racist because of my correct opinions about the farm tools. It's some people just can't take a joke, man. The other races who are humanoid lizards, cats, and birds looking at humans wondering why they're not humanoid monkeys. There are humanoid monkeys. They're called the CAC. And literally, they made Akatosh the way he is today. And if you think I'm crazy, there's actually a book in Skyrim that helps talk about this, about what happened in the lore. Literally, to separate the elven aspects of Ariel from Akatosh, they did this dancing ritual on the top of the White Gold Tower. So literally, it is factually accurate to say a bunch of monkey men made Akatosh.
That's the last of Agapio's leads.
Because Michael Kirkbride is on some good stuff, whatever the heck he's smoking. Alright, now I know I should be going over to finish that up, but now I could pay off the 182 gold, but that's not what this is about. This is about sending a message. Monkeys are the CAC, those are the snakes. Okay, what are they called? What are they called? The CAC are the vampire snakes then. What are the monkey people called? I know in D&D they're the Hodozi, but I'm trying to remember what they're called in Elder Scrolls. They're from Akavir.
No, I know.
The Tangmo. Okay, thank you, Doctor. Wait, why am I running? I have a horse. I'm on a horse! I'm on a horse. Do. Was Michael Kirkbride mainlining LSD when he came up with this? A valid... Alright! I'm killing you both! That is how you kill an Athenian. Now watch me kill a bandit. Oh, that was a chick. I don't feel bad. Phobos, don't block my shot. So yeah, that just happened. Lark walking halfway to work. Wait, I have a car. Many such cases.
Wait a second, I have cars.
Mar believes in gender equality. Everyone gets an arrow to the face. Kirkbride was not a speed user. He's just crazy mind, and apparently he can see sound. If I was using speed, that is the exact BS I would say. No, dude, I can already see sound. By the way, please ignore the white powder on my nose. That's just my lotion. I think I think most people who wrote outlandish and well-written movies were on the Grand Colombian marching powder. Not sure about all of them. Some people are genuinely crazy, and Michael Kirkbride probably wasn't, but it's fun to pick on.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Yes, I don't want to be spotted, which means I gotta go for my stealth outfit. Good bonking stick. Alright.
900 gold, our son.
We gotta start bonking.
Are you ready for the bonk?
Alright.
You are ill prepared for the bonk.
Hey.
Guess I better take a look.
Yes, you should take a look. Stephen King was a huge Coke user back in the day. It does explain a lot, doesn't it?
You were ill prepared for the bonk.
Take heed there, thy noble archer. Your death made me level up, and I appreciate that.
And I appreciate that kind of thing.
Ooh, slowing time sounds fun.
It does sound fun. You know what else sounds fun?
Yep, also Stealth Master. Yeah, I think that's going to be useful. Because I'm all about stealth. Oh, he's the guy? They sent a level 15 after me? I'm insulted. They sent this reject.
Hey, his mom says he's cool.
He looks like a Mennonite. If a Mennonite decided to start doing strip teases. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's a dead man.
The biggest issue with these AC games is that apparently if you do enough push-ups, metal to the neck is a minor problem. It is a thing. That's why we gotta grind. He'll be the last to die.
You will be the last to die.
Elstress Writers, what else should we put in there? Throw a time-traveling cyborg in there! Snorts line of coke. To be fair, that was some dope lore right there.
Hey, you know what? I'm here for it.
Hey, you there in the silly hat. My hat isn't silly. Who said that? Was it the lion?
I said it. Me. Come here.
And now you're dead. The guy's last thoughts were, I didn't know lions could whistle. What?
Hey, you!
Me? Lark's been latest Cynthia. I after him just just a bald guy. Hey, I'm just a bald guy. I gotta be careful. Maybe I'm just jealous his beard is better. You don't know. Because part of the problem is, like, before the contract was put out on my head, I was a level 16. I've just become level 17, and the guy they sent after me is 2 levels below me. So, but when they put it on me, he was 1 level below me. So this one guy, he thinks he's hot. He thinks he can take me out. But no, sir. He's gonna learn that he can't do that.
He's gonna learn today.
Yes, come here. Come here.
Come hither and yon.
He's like, oh, well, no reason to be here. Alright, now where'd he run off to? There he is. But you still took a price on my head. This ain't over. Well, the fact that Argonians did a bunch of tree cocaine at the end of the world and it freaking worked. Well, keep in mind that his sap is the only reason the Argonians are Argonians.
Let's go.
Hey, buddy.
Need a friend?
Yeah! Is that right? You think that's how it is, huh?
That's how it is, huh? That's how it's going to be. That's the way it's going to be. That's how things are currently unfolding.
Hey, watch this move. You are no match for Stick.
Stick very good.
Gotta go find Blood. Alright, take care, dude. So he's bounty in corner. Who have sent them the entire Roman army? Okay, that might be a problem. If they send Rome after me, I'm in trouble. Well, then again, right now, Rome wouldn't be too tough. But still, even then, whole army is tough. That's right. Know your place, Kelios Hell. Actually, hold on. I should probably read about what this guy does. There is one story that Kelios the Hellfire seasickness was so severe on the trip from Magna Graecia to the Peloponnese that he's from Italy, that he never voluntarily made the trip back home. It is believed that he made the trip just once more, but after making sure he was passed out drunk. Oh my gosh! You're a big bad Mystios, a mercenary, and your most famous event is literally getting sick on a boat? How'd you get the name The Hellfire? More like a Calasius the Disappointment. Good lord. You're like, what's the thing you like about Joshua Graham, but hate about Caesar's Legion in New Vegas? Made a video about the Caesar's Legion, but to give you the Spark Notes version. Joshua Graham is cool because, one, he got, like, the way he talks about, like, the Bible and Bible verses and, like, is really cool, and it kind of hits that vibe. Like, when he walks up, he was like, "O daughter of Babylon, that art to be destroyed," and it just, like, goes off. I'm just, like, zeroed in. I am in it to win it. He's actually kind of like someone asked, I've heard someone ask, like, how should I design a paladin, religiously speaking, in D&D without coming off as, like, too preachy or stupid? And someone actually said, look at Joshua Graham from Fallout New Vegas. That's a great example. What's wild, too, is Joshua Graham was created by an atheist. But he created Joshua Graham because he was tired of religious characters constantly being used as, like, either overtly evil and mustache-twirlingly evil or just completely blithering idiot stupid. Whereas there's a lot of nuance and creativity that comes with Joshua Graham. The reason I don't like Caesar's Legion is because I actually see a lot of potential with them, but Caesar himself kind of gets blinded to a lot of other things. And if he actually followed Caesar's real-life example, he'd do a lot better, but actually he's acting like some of the worst emperors, like Thrax. Or, Alexander Anderson I would also put up there. He's also really cool.
Obviously.
Because who doesn't like Alexander Anderson?
I know a guy.
Jim Bob?
He's stupid.
We don't talk about him. Well, while I'm here, might as well
what?
Get to that viewpoint.
I can't play this.
Fallout Prime fears Joshua Graham. Yeah, I do not want them to touch Joshua Graham. If they do, they will not do him justice.
Such a noble creature. The gods themselves would be envious of this hunt.
They're so good that he's converted people to the Lord, and it's wild, especially considering he's a Mormon.
Ain't that a kickin'?
But yeah, it kind of was sad that I wish I could take Joshua Graham back with me to the Mojave. It's like, hey, want to go kill Caesar with me?
It's good to have friends.
Oh, yes. Like, I'm a dangerous assassin. Ironically, they would make him the exact thing New Vegas created him to be against. It's the truth. Because I'm afraid modern Hollywood writers can only know how to make single one-note caricature characters. And then they get confused when people don't like them.
Oh, I could make a whole video on that one. But I'd get so much hate.
Indeed. Nice shot. Alright, let's report back to the feller and let him know what we've learned. Because I've had to kill 2 people putting hits on my life, and the mercenary who had the audacity to be below me in rank and try it. And his only claim to fame was, I got seasick once.
I wouldn't have bragged about that.
I'm more than happy just to tell Caesar Graham sends his regards while Boom tones.
Graham sends his regards.
Actually, you know what they should have done? If he's really going to claim the name Caesar, we should have been been able to pay off his Praetorians to stab him. It's like, listen, you're called the Praetorians. You gotta kill your leader at least once. Because if you're a Praetorian and you're not killing the Emperor, what are you doing? It's like, what are you trying to be, Varangians? They would do it just because he's Christian, yeah. Well, Mormon, but still.
You've returned. What did you learn?
The dagger's base is on Skiros. They seem to be planning a ritual at the temple of Achilles.
What did you learn about my brother? Is he alive? Is he the Kingfisher?
I found a knife. You know what? Yes.
Sorry, Agapios. Meritos is the Kingfisher.
It's unfortunate, but true. It is kind of funny when you think about it.
Always was getting himself into trouble. A temple to Achilles on Skiros, you said?
Agapios, stop, slave.
Stop, slave! Guards!
Whoa, he has a name.
That man earned his freedom.
It's Mactillion the Third.
I just forgot to give it to him.
Thanks to you, the dagger's
It's
true face
Mactillion
has
the
been
Third.
revealed, and Envia has a
That's
chance
why.
at survival. You've earned your reward. Though I fear victory will not be as simple as storming Skiros.
Why not?
Kingfishers hid in the shadows for decades. There will be
Why
more
not?
to
What?
do before
Are you going
the
to
end.
finish that thought?
Help,
Maybe.
help Envia.
If I'm ever to Joshua, I'm pretty sure an absolute flood of fans' karma meteor would crash into them. Listen, fans have made it clear every time they touch something and ruin it that we don't like it, and yet, like moths to a flame, they keep going back and burning themselves. Like, need we forget that the Halo TV writers, like, you know what John 117 really needs? A love scene. And we're like, excuse you, he's married to Cortana. Okay, I can't even make that joke properly. But you take my point. The one he has the most emotional connection with is his fellow Spartans and Cortana. It's just so silly and stupid, but mostly stupid. And D&D is now a live service game with monthly subscription because Hasbro became greedy. Yeah, because of stuff like Critical Role and other stuff, people are like, oh man, we could milk the crap out of this. And then they start releasing crap that, like, nobody's like, that one picture's like, D&D is for everyone. It's just like, I thought D&D was about, like, fighting monsters and adventures. Why does it look like a pride parade in fantasy California? Catch me if you can, P-Rat. Oh crap, they're gonna catch me. Alright. They want a whooping? We'll give them a whooping. Oh wow, those are some nice gloves I just managed to fish out of the water. Enjoy the fires. Let's clear them out, boys. I have my stick. I like how they're like, we refuse to go in and help. You're on your own, scrubs. Oh, that's one of my guys. It's like, why can't I kill you? Oh, it's because... Oh, if they touch my boat, they just die. No, 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 no! Oh my gosh, they killed her! Oh, no, she's fine. Man, you shrugged off that mortal stab wound like it was nothing. What? Why would you die? Alright, boys, back to the sauna! With June 23, Skitarii comes to Darktide, and his current lore is Alliance. What? Oh yeah, Skitarii are coming to Darktide. I'm looking forward to that. Keep pelting him. One more good shot. There we go. Now let's repeat this process, shall we? Oh, that's hot. You dare strike me? Go in the drink. All right. One more. That's right. Cut his throat. Let's get out of here. The combat blade. Oh, good. I was hoping for a butter knife.
Thank God.
All right, now where were we? You! Hit him again. They made the legend into the toddler of the West. Yeah. The only interesting thing that they did with Caesar's Legion is the fact that Macaulay Culkin was one of them. So Kevin got left behind and turned into the head of the Legion. Admittedly, that was not on my bingo card for this year, but whatever. You know, Ubisoft is in a bad spot when they start ripping off AC4 again. They just said screw it and remade and re-released it. You gotta keep the lights on somehow. But I, for one, will enjoy being a pirate again, as he says as he kills pirates. Gasgood is getting a sequel, Deathwatch sequel. I heard. I'm also looking forward to Owlcat's Dark Imperium. Stick very good. I still say that they have the balls to drown Culkin Caesar in a bath by his guard. They'll redeem themselves at one point. You're the guy that ordered to hit on my ship. Now, I may be Greek, but I'm also American. Well, I'm not actually Greek, but the character is. You should know something about us Americans. You do not F with the boats. We're sensitive about that subject. Oh, I forgot to loot one box. Whatever. Let's see, make sure I'm heading in the right direction. I am not. I like how Legion Lark called Legion factoring and warring with itself. I mean, it was kind of obvious, and I wasn't the first one to predict that. I think the first one to predict it was Shoddycast. They made a pretty good video talking about it. But if you look at it, just like Rome several times got divided. Don't try it, pirate. But like Rome broke apart several times into warring factions when an emperor died. Alexander, upon his death, his kingdom fractured. For China, on multiple occasions, fractured into warring states. It happens. Actually, hold on. That shroud looks pretty good for my Assassin's build. Let's check it out. Ironically, the Assassin's Shroud does not have good Assassin's damage. Why? You know what? I'm not going to question it. Just roll with it. Rogue Trader is getting Trazen. Yeah, I saw a comic about that today. Just like Von Valencia sneaking out with all of Trazen stuff. Trazen sneaking back in with Von Valencia's stuff as they cross each other. Just like, wait a minute, hold up. You know the state of Amazon Fallout when they got an NCR radical to feel sorry for the Legion? Oh my gosh. Any true son of the NCR would look at the Legion breaking apart and start laughing maniacally. Odyssey logic. Hey, at least it's not Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. Because, yeah, we made Batman Greek armor. What of it?
Stop throwing! We'll stop here.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be hitting the ground fighting, so I better switch to the good gear. Or rather, my Balkan gear. Oh, it's better Balkan gear. Wait, that has higher assassins? That's weird. Guess I will assassinate more effectively with a club. Alright, get me in there, get me in there, get me in there. Guys, I hate to be this dude right now, but maybe you shouldn't just be chillaxing on the side.
Now to find the magistrate.
When you get caught in an execution. Miss me. Miss me again. Nice try, dagger. Oh, the Athenians are actually helping. How about that? The Athenians get to live another day. Well, I do think the Nolan Odyssey movie will do well. If it does, the amount of copies will be more worse than the others. I don't know. Because on one hand, a lot of the target audience that you would be trying to get with an Odyssey movie is now not going to watch it. But some people are going to watch it because Christopher Nolan's name is that big, and other people are going to hate watch it. So, we'll see. I don't think it's going to do amazingly well, but it might break even. But don't you worry, whether it flops or does incredibly well at the box office, they will continue to make crap. And bonk! Ow. Alright, we got him. Oh, look at you out here with your bow. I'm right here.
You came.
I'm paid to.
Now more than ever. Please help us finish the dagger.
Alright, but the rates have gone up.
If the information you uncovered is accurate, it won't just be the Kingfisher at the temple. It's a gathering of the dagger's leadership. You can wipe them all out and free Evia from their control.
Agapios will not allow his brother to be harmed.
I love Agapios, but Evia must come first. When this is all over, I'll make sure your reward finds its way to your boat.
All right
Evia
then.
thanks you for your service. Misthios, the dagger nowhere here. We need to move fast.
We need a good movie producer to pop out of nowhere ASAP. Yeah, we do. Lark, are you an NCR or Legion? And Fallout 3 is getting remastered, confirmed. I don't know if they're mastering the universe. Okay, so I prefer the NCR over the Legion. And if you want more details on that, I have 2 Lamentations videos, one on the Legion, one on the NCR. And while there are problems with both, the NCR, I think, is the far superior option. But the thing is, I will give the Legion this. They are fun to fight, and they are fun to play as, if you're going in for, like, a roleplay build. You can get into the Legion mindset, but I think the Legion works better in that Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Old World Blues, because you get to, like, mold the Legion to be, like, a more competent organization than what it's portrayed as. Well, howdy there, Pilgrim. What's your plan now? Oh, you're a chick. You think you can hit hard? Watch this. I hit harder. Alright, let's go observe this nonsense. This is the temple to Achilles.
So this is what's become of my brother. You've clawed your way back from Hades, back to life, only to take the lives of others.
Not from Hades, little Robin, from the ocean floor. Poseidon remained silent as I drowned. I saved me. Me! There are no gods, only mortals. Know that, and you'll know everything you need to rule this world.
Yeah, but your army's getting pasted down there, so...
Some of us just want to live in it.
Ah, Amisthios.
Kingfisher.
What up?
His name's Neritos. He's not just some code name you can cross off. He's my brother. He's family.
Yeah, but... He did kind of do some messed up stuff. I like you, bud, but...
Family or not, that man is the head of the dagger. He's caused a lot of suffering. For that, no one gets a pass.
You've been a slave, brother, but the world is my slave. Its wonders, its wine, its people. We could be masters together. We were always meant to fly, little Robin.
Agapios, you can't trust the Kingfisher. Think of what he's done to our people. Think of the lives he's ruined.
He's my brother. I can save him.
You would still have to stand trial,
I
dude.
can save him. Please, Master Misthios, there's no need for violence.
I'm sorry.
Around you, Agapios. Skyros is already drowning in blood. Neritos brought violence to Evian shores long ago.
Wait, why are the Spartans here?
It's negotiating.
When we first met, you said not all mercenaries were cutthroats. That I could trust you.
So trust me now. He's not the boy you remember. He's not Neritos.
I always preferred the Kingfisher.
You have
Yeah,
no
shut
right
up.
to that name. That belonged to my brother. And he's dead. I have no one.
You have no one? Who did I have? I washed away, got lost at sea. But I found my way home. And what was there to welcome me? Father, dead, and you, a slave. A slave! I crawled out of the fucking ocean. I was strong, but you were the one who died, little brother. No, I had no one. So, I made my own family. My brothers! The dagger!
Mistios!
Brother, no! No! Don't do this! Perhaps you'd
You
like
keep
to
flip
meet
flopping
them.
on this.
Let's do it!
I love the physics of them flying. Oh dear. Look at him fly. I'll deal with you, poison boy, in a second. Come here. Come here. Come here. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Oh, don't run away! Just line up right there for me. Thank you. Not the angle I wanted him to go off, but it'll do. Got it. Well, sorry you had to see that. What the heck? There's still one more? How many of you are there? Your boss is dead. The jig is up. And... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 settle down. Oof. Bonk. And bonk. Shugoki would be proud. I'm sorry, puppy. I don't mean to kill you. So sorry about that. Chris really thought his brother died, finds Eliza to become a source of pain and death for many people. Yep. Oh, by the way, you're master free, too.
You're free.
Now I'm unemployed, too?
I abandoned you to look for my brother. I should be put to
There are no bad puppies, only bad puppy owners. That is true.
You performed a great service for Evia today. You've been doing that for years, my friend.
Master, I don't deserve this.
You earned your freedom.
You worked and fought and sacrificed for your nation. Take a Malaka's reward when it's offered to you.
Yes, sound advice, Mistios. Then let my first step as a free man be this. I will remain in Evia. She needs me, and I need her.
With the Kingfisher removed and the Dagger's leadership eliminated, Evia is safe. That's not something we'll forget. Thank you, hero of Evia.
Hero of Evia. That's gonna sound it. Kingfisher and Robin. Alright, that's the main quest line of Evia taken care of. Alright. Now there's a few other things I can do here. Once a slave. You can take care of that. But there's also the Hind of Kernia. The Hind of Kernia was a sacred bit of the daughters of Artemis. Hunting such a magnificent creature was an honor to one who could not take lightly. Okay. Also, Witcher 3 is getting a third DLC. Yeah, I heard about that. And, well, I guess it's cool. It is kind of a little, it's like, hey, aren't you guys working on Witcher 4? Isn't it a little weird that you're releasing DLC for it like this late in the game? I mean, guess it gives me another reason to play Witcher 3 again. Whee! How did it go with the Kingfisher Lark? I hit him with it so hard his pelvic bone went through his jaw. I mean, that is one way. Alright, let's go take care of this critter, and I can get some new gear from the Daughters of Artemis. I need to milk Witcher more somehow. And okay, it's a bear. Act real cool. Oh gosh dang it. Leave me alone. Dang it, Kine. Alright. Bambi, look away. Yep, and you'll notice there's no flying pig missiles with this one. Though those antlers can do some nasty damage if I'm not careful. Does that thing have gold antlers? As a matter of fact, it does. Missed me! Woohoo! Oh, what's the matter? Oh, crap, it got me. Honestly, for its super special attack, it could have been worse. Ah, missed. Can we mount them on the ship? Oh, I wish. We've got to donate them to the Daughters. Yeah, like I said, there are no pig missiles in this one. This is just a normal boss fight. Nice try. Oh, Kills what? Oh, you think the deer's gonna win? Oh, ye of little faith. Hey, Macarena. Oh. Hit me with your best shot. I said, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, fire away, man. Yeah. Oh, dang. You're doing pretty good this round. But not good enough. Would you stop that? It's annoying. It bothers me. Ole. Ole. Dodge roll, baby. It's all about the dodge roll. Come on. Whoa. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Ha ha. You gotta do better than that. Okay, that was better. Admittedly, that was better. I stand corrected. You're on your last legs there, dear. Prince of the forest. Got him. Booyah. Your leader is dead. Now to go show this off to my hot Artemis girlfriend. Stag. Yes, it is stag. Well, you see, John, he didn't have any antlers on him when we fought. He must have shed them before the fight. Yeah. Shame it doesn't have a house system. Stag will make fine mantelpiece. It would. Somewhere out there, in the internet, there's a Percy Jackson fanfiction with a main character that had this exact fight. I don't want to get into Percy Jackson fanfiction. Don't make me do it. Who's the best girl in Fallout, in your opinion, Lark? In New Vegas, I'm gonna say, gosh, I forget her name off the top of my head, but Veronica's overrated. Cass, I believe her name is the one that gives you the Whiskey Rose perk, because it's basically a caravan runner whose father was in Fallout 2. She's baller. Love how, yeah, Cass, love her. In Fallout 4, I like getting with Piper, I really do, but I think Raven will back me up on this. Curie.
Huh?
They're asking me who the best girl in Fallout was, and that was my response to it. Like, I like Piper, and a lot of my playthroughs I get with her because I think, like, lore-wise, it makes sense. But Curie is adorable. Hey, baby.
Slayer, I'm glad to see you.
Daphne, I didn't think you would be.
The path I set you on is fraught with danger. You could have been killed, or given up.
Oh, no, that was the pig missile where I could have been killed.
No danger could have kept me from seeing you again.
Maybe you're getting...
Veronica's cute, but Cass is just hot damn.
Maybe.
Veronica also isn't interested in me. And you know what? I respect that.
The Hind of Carinea's belt.
I remember being awestruck when I caught a glimpse of her through the trees.
Right, she only wanted the pelt. We can keep the antlers, boys!
It was an honor to hunt such a noble beast. For all the suffering and death I've seen, when you see something as magnificent as this, words escape me.
Except for the ones I just said.
Was right.
I'm torn between Cass and Kate. There's something about drunk redheads with double-barrel shotguns. I see you have a type there, Hermit, but it's a refined taste. Like a well-aged whiskey.
I'll return when I have more pelts.
The Hind of Cania. Alright, do I get any more of the gear? Alright, I should have got more of the gear. Did I not get more of the gear? Epic Sword of Revolution. Okay. That'll go good with it. It's almost like a Kopesh. Alright, well, let's see. I have one more thing on, oh, the Athenians are not holding on well to, Evia. They are getting close to losing it. Imagine Abigail Marston with Kate and Cass's personality. They would have fought alongside John. They would have like, oh, there's Micah. They would not stop him. John would have to stop her from going to go kill him. Spartan wants their islands back. Apparently they do. Now, admittedly, this quest is a bit of a weird one.
I can't believe they stole it.
For me, Moria Brown and Fallout 4 Piper. Okay, let's talk about it.
Somebody stole something?
Somebody stole something? Look around. Bandits took almost everything.
They didn't take that chest. They didn't take that jar.
My family's vase. After so many generations, it's gone.
I carry with me something passed down from my mother. I appreciate the value of family heirlooms.
It's strange how inanimate objects can generate real feeling in us, isn't it?
Indeed.
How much is this vase worth to you?
I pay a substantial amount of drachmi for it. A very substantial amount. Is finding my vase something you could do?
Sure, I'll
Find
help.
your vase, but I'll need some ideas of where to look for it.
Speak with my slave near the warehouses. I sent him to uncover what he could from other slaves in the area.
Is the Hydra a dragon? I guess some people might
Return
consider
if I
it that.
find
I
the
don't think
vase.
it's described as that. My least favorite faction is the Powder Gangers. Yeah, they're fun to kill, though. It's really great, like, how quickly you can become just a nightmare to them when you walk up to them and nip them. The last one's just like, oh, frick, it's the Grim Reaper of the Powder Gangers. Like, yeah, I'm here to kill you. It's like, just give me 20 med-X's and I'll OD. No, you don't get to die that easily. Tire iron.
Your master tells me you might have learned something about the missing vase.
I have, but I'll need something from you before I can talk about it.
I have a working agreement with your master. We're all on the same side. So tell me what you need.
You're a rose amongst the weeds.
So what do you need?
I'm hoping that after you retrieve the vase, you'll tell my master that I told the bandits to loot the house.
Why would you want to do that?
After the summer solstice, my master plans to give me my freedom. But I don't want it. I'm hoping that if I take partial blame for the crime, I can offer my continued servitude as atonement.
Why wouldn't you just say you want to work on for him? Hey, the Powder Ganger who won the lottery. Yeah, I just kill him. I kill him every time.
The area assure me that the bandits from the northern hills of Mount Ohi are the ones ransacking the nearby homes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious why you're not excited to have your freedom.
With my master, I have purpose, responsibilities, food, and shelter. All the things I wouldn't have on my own.
With your freedom, you can acquire all that, you know?
We all have different circumstances and abilities, Misters. This life offers me the best chance of survival.
Alright, weird, but okay.
I will go find these bandits and get your master's vase.
Remember what we talked about when you return to my master.
Yeah, we're gonna do something a little different.
The bandits are in the northern hills of Mount Ohi. There it is, the copper mine.
Alright. Fun fact, the Hydra is in fact considered to be a dragon. Well, how about that? Draco. Alright, Kine, which bear did you send after me this time? Oh, there he is. Oh.
The mine. If the slave's right, the vase should be here.
Alright. Might as well make this trip worth my while. And don't ask how Icarus can just see through rock. Because he can't. Like, worst city out of you? Night City, Cyberpunk, The Pit, or Carcer City, Manhunt? Probably The Pit. Because literally it's just like one giant slaving operation. I mean, Night City, you could theoretically like just have a normal job and just kind of live under the radar and be fine. With The Pit, you're either a slave or a slave driver. Manhunt, I've never played any of those games, but I don't know enough about Carcer City to tell you in one thing or another.
They'll be on high alert here.
Lark, have you wrote a Fallout story or character lore with Raven? Sort of, kinda. The Legends of the Fallout, there is a ranger character that I designed that Raven included in the story. He's not the main character, but he does interact with the main character a little bit later in the story. But yeah, we need to revisit that. What's the best way to go about this? I'm thinking that guy needs to die. Oh, he's in a tent. Night City has normal people in it. I would know. I've plowed my car through crowds of them several times. So there were normal people. We just killed them. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, God, he's stupid. But he's tough. Damn. Had to get the toughest bruiser first. Alright. We'll pull out, fall back, because he was the toughest guy. I think the rest of them I can one-shot. They don't know how to climb. Who's a better brotherhood? Who's a better Brotherhood of Steel? Arthur Maxon or Lions? I think overall protocol definitely Lions. In terms of mobilization and actually rallying the Brotherhood, I would have to say Arthur's better. But I would rather serve under Lions than Arthur. Not that I dislike Arthur. I know some people really hate him, but I think he's alright. His heart's in the right place, but the problem is he was kind of idolized because of his bloodline, and so I feel like he's almost kind of like bound to it in a way. And so even if sometimes he sometimes has doubts about it. Hence the reason why you can convince him to let Dance go. Don't turn around. Good boy. You see, I hadn't left at all. I was waiting. You didn't see anything. Yoink! Imagine just when the railroad ran the Enclave. Oh, the Enclave would have lost harder than it did in actuality. She would just tell the Brotherhood of Steel exactly where she was. Of course, the Enclave would have like had a coup almost immediately.
Wait, what was that?
Your death. Come closer. Really? That's all it took? What? It said that would kill her. Because she twisted her neck a little bit? Where indeed? You just got bamboozled. Wait, is that a... No, it's not a mercenary. Oh, good, he's coming. Hey, is that blood on the ground? Are those my buddy's corpses? Man, I should repeat their same mistakes. I'm sorry, puppy. I don't want to do this. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, there's two... Great, now I have to kill another dog. They're like, what are your thoughts on K, I need Arthur? I don't understand. What is K, I need Arthur? No, the dog was under fire. Oh good, they're coming this time.
I know they will.
Yes, there is someone here. Nice try, pal. What are your thoughts on King Arthur? Love the legends. Well, one of the earliest animated movies I remember seeing was The Sword and the Stone about King Arthur. Not exactly the most accurate retelling of Arthur's legend, but I did have a fondness for King Arthur, for Arthurian tales. And I remember growing up, I remember enjoying watching the show Merlin until like the final season, I think, where it just went off the rails. But yeah, I like King Arthur. Because who doesn't want to pull a sword from a stone and become the rightful king of all England? I know I do. Quit yelling, I'll get you out. And
All this trouble.
they're taken care of. Alright, now we can drop this off with the guy and convince him to keep his slave on. Never thought I'd be doing that. People yapping, would I leave some Bandito Doritos alive? Didn't think so. Alright, back to it. Stay low, win crap. Okay.
I can't believe that slave wants me to lie for him.
Can't believe that filthy slave would try. I'm kidding. Greetings.
Have you found my vase?
Yes.
I had it up my butt crack.
Who took it?
It was taken by bandits hiding in the copper mine north of here.
Well, you returned it, so at least there's some justice.
We did kill them too.
You know, your slave is very loyal. You've already granted him his freedom. But I think you should keep him on. He may even want that.
Is it true? You want to stay?
I wish I knew how to quit you, man.
Yes, I do.
Then why didn't you say something?
It's not a slave's place to question his orders. Isn't that right, Misthios?
Respect your master's hour.
Even though you're a slave, your life is still your own. You should have just asked your master to stay.
Please accept my humblest apologies, Master. I will never do it again.
All is forgiven. It worked out the way it was supposed to.
Once a slave. I don't know how to finish that without getting in trouble. Alright, ooh, I'll get that, and then we can start worrying about getting to Attica. A 4. Oh, this ups my assassin damage by a lot. But I don't need to replace anything else there. No, 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 no. We'll switch over to warrior mode. That might actually have some stuff I may be interested in. Nope. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That'll do. Oh, hold on. And all my play says I never got to that quest. You never did ya? Well, how about now? I always try and clear an area of like major quests before I move on. But anyway, let's call the Adrestia and let's head on to Attica. Because we got some wacky shenanigans going on in Attica.
Oh my heavens.
Maybe I shouldn't be wearing the Spartan armor, though. Let me see if there's anything better I can wear. I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, if you know what I'm talking about. Could do devastating shot. Could be overpowered. Multi-shot, Sixth Sense. Multi-shot. Once a slave's team is to be monetized. Yep. I was too busy hunting down bounties. Yep. Yeah, you can get caught up in that. We're going to upgrade that. Actually, let's unlock some venom strikes. There we go. Now I got a little oh, yeah, that's right. I was looking to see if I had better chest armor so I wouldn't immediately get flayed alive upon entering Athens. That's got some decent stuff, but the armor is kind of weaker. The armor is better there, but the warrior bonus isn't as good. Also, technically, it's the heavy Spartan breastplate. But that's actually pretty good assassin damage. That'll have to do for right now. So there's me how much they glaze the Athenians as the good guys in this game, if you know the history of their not. Yeah, I know about the history of the Delian League. If you actually watch my video on the Cult of Cosmos, I actually explain how the Peloponnesian War started and how the Delian League, i.e. Athens, was getting too big for its britches. And I will give this game some credit. They do actually have like some Athenian leaders that are not so good. And we'll get there when we get there. Like they're soft on Pericles and soft on Pericles, Herodotus, and Socrates, but they have no problem calling out the rest of. Oh, I forgot to get that. We'll get it later. They have no problem calling out the rest of the Athenian government. You see, the slave wasn't freed? I'm saying, well, it was a white slave, so they have no problem with it. Because, yeah. I always like how Athens looked because, though the size is off it's a little, it's still massive. Oh, yeah, it's like one of the places where, like, the scale is actually somewhat believable as a city. Like, as much as I love games like Skyrim, like walking through, like, Solitude or Whiterun, and it's like, this is like a little fort town, not a full-on city. I don't feel like fighting pirates right now. We're moving on the other way. There's a whale!
Sailing speed!
Have you or Raven played Tainted Grail? No! I've heard good things about it, though. Is it any good?
Lower the oars! Pull up here!
This is a good docking port. Oh yes, all right. I might look into it a little more. We're now in Attica, and that's a nice looking ship. All right, okay. I gotta find a seeing point very soon. All right, we'll travel more ground on horse. Phobos, we ride. A lynx? Nice try, Kine. The land of democracy. Assuming you are a wealthy person. Because women, slaves, and the poor need not apply. Like, which city would you nuke in Fallout? YouTube, calm down. Megaton, Diamond City, or New Vegas? I'm gonna nuke Megaton. Least amount of lives lost. And also they built their home around an atomic bomb. At a certain point you're asking for it. I mean, I don't want to nuke any of them, but if I'm having to choose. Then again, nuking Diamond City would be kind of funny because of all the all of the snobby people that live in the stands. It's like, yes, you live in a freaking baseball stadium. Don't try and act to me like you're you know, living the fine life. You're still living in a freaking baseball stand. I take out Diamond City. My mother is a Yankees fan, so I'm bound by blood to take out Fenway Park. That's wild. I love it, though. Altar to Zeus.
Come on.
And not to mention, you don't even have to do the legwork. There you go. Yeah. Not going to start anything. I just want to switch to the daggers. They're a little easier carrying around. I know you boys are in the middle of like a sacrifice to Zeus, but don't mind me. I'm just trying to get a good view on the situation. Burn down farm. Sparta has been here. Nice view of the city, and you can see the Pantheon up there. No, Pantheon, Parthenon. Parthenon. My shins! Alright, that helps get more area for this. Lovely. Oh no, I showed my screenshots of Fenway having been turned into a shantytown, and to this day it brings joy. With her otherwise video game hating heart. The thing that made my parents happy about Fallout 4 when I told them is that they had a reference to Cheers. I'd take out New Vegas because might as well match the rest of the wasteland. Yeah, the only reason I don't is because like one of the few places that isn't fully irradiated. And so, though I disagree with House's choice of city to save, I'm kind of like, we need I'm not gonna waste what is there. I hate Diamond City. At least New Vegas has charm. Yeah, that's true. I very seldom find myself in Diamond City unless I absolutely have to buy something. What's after me this time? Did the lynx follow me? No, that's a freaking lion. Kind's upping her game. I still think everything in Fallout should not be irradiated, and arguably a lot of rules should be a lot better off. Yeah. Don't talk to people about how nuclear radiation from atomic bombs actually degrades relatively quickly. But I guess the argument being like so many being detonated at once has caused some mess. But what are you gonna do? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the city of Athens. The birthplace of democracy. Warning, terms and conditions may apply. Now look at the size of that city. Creating opportunity. Hold on, there's another quest I have. The Eyes of Cosmos, welcome to Athens. Alright, I've reached Attica. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me I actually have to meet them outside the city. Gosh dang it! If for the glowing sea was an industrial park before the war, so it makes sense that it's like that too in 200 years. Alright, fair. Industrial wasteland can also cause problems. And they were dirty bombs too. It's true, but still, even then, nuclear decay can go away over time. I'm just saying, 200 years after the fact, I think Boston would be a little bit greener. Chinese use dirty nukes. Makes you wonder what China wound up looking like. Nice roll there, my dude. Am I even heading in the right direction? I'm not. Look at that dude just walking around in his underwear. Free birding it. Nice they were just willing to let me in so easily. I think it's hilarious that the Parthenon literally existed without being ruined until the Ottomans decided to be a great place. It would be a great place to put their gunpowder. They were just asking for it. I remember, actually, there was this anecdote from one of my college history classes. We talk about where, like, the Greeks and the Ottomans were fighting, and the Ottomans were held up in a old Greek temple, and they were running low on shots, so they're like, hey, I know what we can do. We can break these old pillars because they have lead in them to help link them together, and we can melt the lead down into bullets. And the Greeks somehow heard this, and they sent them up musket balls with a note saying, here's the ammo, don't touch the pillars. They're very sensitive about their old ruins, those Greeks. I mean, granted, I would be too. Triumph looks better. Our nuke bombs are mostly not dirty bombs, but also do bear in mind that this is not America as we know it. This is Fallout America, so there's a little bit of a difference. I thought it was an Italian or Spanish fleet that made it explode. Not sure. I'd have to look into it. The Ottoman Empire screwing things up for literally everyone for hundreds of years. Ain't that the truth? Ah! Ow!
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
I was literally just there. Why did we need to come back just for that cutscene? That's ridiculous. Fine. I'm not mad. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
It bothers me.
Ah. What beast of kind wants me now? It's not the Spartans. By the way, Sparta, if you're looking to take the city, the gates are literally wide open. Greeks, don't touch our stuff. We worked very hard to build it. It's Earth today. Time for an old man rant. Back in my day, we used to hunt for witches. Did you get any? Did you, like, stuff their heads and put them on the wall? It's like, that old bag we managed to shoot down back in '08. Turned my buddy into a newt. He got better, though. Oh, I'm pathetic. Where we can see some good old-fashioned Greek tragedy. How accurate is the architecture? A lot of it's pretty darn accurate, actually. Considering how they screw up in some other games, like, this is actually, I better stay. Temple of Asclepios. Well, I better stay away. But yeah, a lot of it's pretty good. I also like how, like, a lot of the stuff is painted, because it wasn't all just a bunch of, like, polished marble. There was there was color to it, and I appreciate that we actually get to see that. Now, would everybody be wearing the same shade of blue? No, but I get it. We're trying to delineate teams here. Then if Ubisoft and their elk on huge sims for a classical world would off themselves before messing anything up. Okay. Do I value my shins? No. Do not try climbing the Greek pillars in real life. Supposed to be like, everyone has the right to freedom except slaves, women, and the poor. Actually, it's kind of interesting because the Spartans, believe it or not, treated their women better than the Athenians. Because the Athenians were like, wait, woman, you do not leave the house unless I am with you or I give you an escort. Otherwise, you're staying at home. But meanwhile, Spartan women's were the one running the estate. Because, well, the men were off at war. And also, there were three types of people in Laconia. You had the Spartans, who were, well, the Spartans. You had the Helots, which were the slaves, or the slave class. And then you had the Perioikoi, which were basically allied, local, like free citizen, like free people of Laconia that were allied to the Spartans, but not actual slaves.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens. Glory for you.
Where'd you get a tomato?
Friends,
those are from the New World. He's like 1,000 years too early for that, or actually like 2,000.
A good crop. Shame the Spartans. Burn.
Good to know, Lark. Happy to help.
The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
What's interesting here is Cleon is what's funny is Cleon brings up an interesting point, because one of the criticisms of the Delian Leagues from its members is that they were taking Delian League funds, which were supposed to be spent on building a stronger navy to protect the League, and spent it on Athenian works projects like the Parthenon.
Turn the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
But also, I wish they had done Pericles a little bit better there. Because it's just like, we must not become divided, and just being vague, and just like, you're just like, as much as I don't like it, Cleon had a point. It's like, the Spartans are at the gates. What are we going to do about this now? High five.
Stay back. He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Oh, well, if a random person says it.
Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through. It's good to see you again, Pericles. And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances.
Spartans versus the Mongols. Mongols toast them.
Alexios. Welcome, Alexios.
Spartans are naturally weak against range, and they have no real they have no real cavalry in which to speak of.
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
I think Cleon actually won that one, but whatever.
What the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid. Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've
But my throat is okay. So do I.
Let's speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I want to find my mommy.
You'd invite him to your symposium. You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
You don't want to give me a reason to hate you, do you? I'm kidding. We're fine.
Will see him as a servant.
Why are the Mongols winning?
Alexios, this is Athens.
In the long run. It wouldn't even be the long run. Keep in mind, Sparta doesn't have like a large pool of resources. The Mongols outnumber them, and they can outgun them. They wouldn't even have to do their typical tactic of like drawing them into a thing and then retreating. They could just circle them and just pelt them with arrows for days until they drop dead. We all want
We're
something.
all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediohos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
All right. Explain to the good people what an ostracism is.
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
Alright. What did Metikos do?
You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
And what did Phidias do?
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Alrighty. I better get to it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
I'll put on my discretion clothes.
It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Would be a better main character in Baldur's Gate 3 being in Skyrim, or... Well, hold on, let me see that. Would you be... Who would do better? Your main character in Baldur's Gate 3 being in Skyrim, or your Skyrim character being in Baldur's Gate 3? Probably my Skyrim character, because my Skyrim character is far more well-rounded, and he could, like, having the Thume would be, like, I'm not sure how you would translate that into the Baldur's Gate mechanics, but I think that would be very useful. Just like, I'm yelling at you all, and now you're going down. Cleon, let's talk, you son of a biscuit.
I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I
I was.
much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
Politicians are liars. That's true.
I've heard you both speak. You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
Politics is a game, and one with high stakes.
I'm gonna wind up killing you.
While Pericles plays for power.
We all play for power. It's what we do with it that matters.
True, but understand, we have a dangerous, weak leader. The times
I wouldn't say he's weak, but...
Did you actually need something? Or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
I came to talk to him, settle down.
For the rich and powerful, why we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
Go on.
How do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do.
You gotta love AC's commitment to the bit. Like 10 games of who's the assassin? Surely not the buff person armed to the teeth. He's with the hoodie. Yep.
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Done it before, I'll do it again.
Kill their commander Nabis, destroy their supplies, and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
You're doing that fine in the Aegean.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Karlak meeting Tani would be fun. Oh, absolutely. In fact, let's get a view on that. Raven.
Not much daylight left.
What would happen if Tani met Karlak?
They'd probably become fast friends of that, I guess.
Even though she's maybe not the brightest crayon in the box.
Oh, Karlak isn't either.
Yeah, but she has some intelligence on occasion.
I mean, yes, but so does Tommy.
Yeah, that's true.
I just think that they become fast friends. I don't think anything crazy would happen. It's not like they get into a brawl.
Would she headbutt her?
If they became close enough. Yeah.
I can actually see Tawny going over and going, it's like, no, I can touch you, that's okay, Tawny can touch you, ow, that's hot. Maybe this time, ow, that's hot.
Yes.
And just hugging her while her skin scorching. You don't have to do that. No, it's fine.
Yeah, Tawny probably wouldn't be too bothered. She's used to heat. So I don't think she'd be too terribly bothered.
Yeah, I can get behind that. And now you have it from the author himself. Alright. Let's go check on the Spartan encampment. Who just lets the goat wander around? Another thing that I like about what they did with Athens, like, not every single building is like this pristine marble column. A lot of them are just normal houses.
There's the supplies.
Alright. We've got our targets. Didn't originally see you had the excuse of looking like a monk to blend into the crowd. Yeah, and you could argue, like, with Ezio's robe, there was kind of a bit of a fit to it if you took the hood off. There was an attempt. Assassin's Creed 3, though, you kind of stood out. 4, you're a pirate, so yeah.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted.
Arno had some stuff that actually looked like it could fit in, but the hood was a little, well, you know. And Syndicate, as much as I hate it, he did blend in okay. Because he would take the hood off unless he was sneaking in somewhere, and he'd put his hat on. But I deliberately put him in the Brotherhood outfit because, well, I thought all of his outfits looked like crap. Why do you want me to mark the Athenians? Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Alright. Altair's my favorite assassin. Who's yours? Ezio. Though Altair's would probably be a close second. Oh, shoot! Maybe I did. Maybe I did. What? Yoink! Should have done a better job of scouting. I thought I had everything. I did not, in fact, have everything. That's okay. We've shaken up. We're scared. Holy crap, you think... Let's make it a little bit more entertaining, shall we? Ah, crap, there's one more. I gotta find a way to break them off. There's too many of them.
Oh no! You know where to point that thing?
I mean, you hit in the obvious location. Yes, I did, but consider who I'm hiding from. Thing is, you break line of sight, and then that should be able to do it, and that should be able to make them at least start your ad search around. But apparently, they were hunting me like bloodhounds. But the problem is, this one is now isolated. Oh, what the heck was that? GTA 5 cops be bad at that sometimes too. All right, keep climbing. We've made them bleed. We've made them bleed. How am I still kicking? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, what?
You're stronger than I thought.
You ugly malakas.
Ugly? Hey! No reason to hurt my feelings. Watch this.
I'll kill you for that.
Because I'm too stubborn to die. How hard is editing? Depends on what you're trying to do. Some edits are not going to be hard. Some edits can be very irritating to pull off. How you like that? Oh, what's the matter, big fella? You know what? Want a job?
I set sail soon. I want you to be with me when I do.
Got the big guy. Polias. Let's see what you're good at, Polias. Ramming damage. Yeah, that's good. Get in there, Polias. Alright, that worked. Wasn't quite the stealth I thought about. Arno was very plain, and apparently from the hood that it cost him to hide worked pretty well. I think both AC3 and Brotherhood works well because Ezio's a noble. Jacob literally just wore cheap clothes. Yep, but hey, in London, that'll work. Alright, now, after depopulating this area, anyone else here? I'm pretty sure I took out like almost the entire camp. At least a section of it. By the way, not gonna lie, fellas, you could do a better job on the palisade.
Keep a sharp watch here.
In this play, did you kill or spare the main character, stepdad? I spared all the family members I could. Because the thing is, like, you know, the stepdad didn't want to do it, and he was remorseful about it. I mean, if he had been a prick to me, I would have gone through, but like he clearly regrets his actions, and well, everyone gets the chance to maybe have a family together again. You know, I think like why go for like a melancholy ending? Not every great story has to be a tragedy, despite what some of the playwrights may tell you. All right, already stole from that. Burn the supplies, and that pole mark needs to go. That might not be a pole mark, that might just be a regular captain. But we were going to kill him anyway. Because it's about the implication. That one's on me. What up, dude? Oh, not bad, eh? Not bad. But watch this magic. Oh, you think you're a tough customer, do you? You don't have any men to back you up. It's just you and me, big guy. I wish I could throw javelins in this game, because that would actually be the Spartan way of doing ranged yeeting. Miss me with that bullshit. Alright, we have a sword. It's higher in warrior damage. Got a club that's higher in warrior damage. Let me put my warrior clothes on and see how much better it is. Yep, we'll replace that. There we go. Alright. Back to Steak. Hiding legend where you can run across the roof of a tent and stab a man in unarmored, slows him down. Yep. Yeah, apart from the hood, he could hide pretty well. And I got some new sandals. I gotta get rid of some of these. No, I mean the armor goes up, but nah. No. Let's lure him in here. Come on, check it out. See what's inside. Or not. Fine, we'll do the air assassination route. He's going to get some attention because it's going to burn the whole tent down. Sup, dude? I'm gonna have to rescope the place out since I did not have a beat on him. Across. Do your thing. There's another one. Oh, he's a big boy. Alright. Wait, why is someone in Athens putting a bounty on me? He killed Spartans. He made us look bad. I want him dead. It's like a Carthaginian move right there. The mercenaries we hired made us look bad. Let's kill them. Ship time. Now this is where it really becomes bull crap because he's sleeping. I should have every ability to just kill him right here and slit his throat. Alright, we're still able to get him relatively quickly. Yoink! Conqueror's braces. Wait, where'd they get ballistas from? Bull crap, they had ballista. Alright, we're moving in.
I should watch my step around here.
Why are you chasing a deer, dude? You don't even have a weapon to kill it. Alright, who else is here? Alright. Nobody too crazy. Wait, there's just one guy we have to kill? Okay. This is probably gonna be rough. Oh, we can just kill him one shot.
Kill the commander and bring back proof. Simple. Huh. This might interest Cleon, and it will give him the proof he wants.
Alright, that's all we needed, so we're gonna bounce. And I just remembered I have no fast travel set up in Athens. Crap. Oh, Phobos, we're taking the long way. Come on.
Come on. The gates are shut, no trade can come or go, and an army of Spartans waits for its prey.
Yep, the classic of siege and warfare. Wait out the enemy. Well, I'm gonna have to be without Phobos for a bit.
Well, that fucking sucks.
There you are.
Yeah, Ella.
Then. Oh, Cleon, where are you? I want my money! Just chilling out, having a good time, huh?
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yeah, it was the most conspicuous look you could give.
It was an important business for Athens.
Meat.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted? You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you.
I better be getting paid.
My messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Alright, where is he?
Look for Yerimos.
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Alright. I don't speak German either. Well, it's all Greek to me, though.
Worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Alright, well, it is getting pretty late, and I have one more day with the kiddos, so I'm going to have to make sure I'm prepped for that. But it has been fun. We finally finished up Evia. We finally have gotten to Attica, and we can keep on looking for Mommy Dearest. So until next time, take care, and I will see you when we visit Greece yet again. So have a good one there. But Cleon is Greek. Or so the Germans would have you believe. I'm kidding. Yeah, he's Greek. Athenian to the core. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good one. Take care now.